Hi everyone. So because we are doing this virtual lab, I wanted to at least give you a little bit of what actually needs to occur for you to complete this lab. So let's go ahead, we'll do the sample water for city first. Just to let you know, in order to change the sample, you go up here and see these arrows? These arrows will actually change your sample, but we're gonna go ahead and just do city first. So what I need you to go ahead and do is I need you to go ahead and click on test for me. All right. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to look at the safe range, which is right here. And you need to look at the results and see which of these contaminants, so we have acidity pH, we have metals, we have bacteria, we have pesticides and herbicides, and we have nitrate level. So we have to look at the results in order to see which ones are not safe and which ones are safe. So looking at this, we have the safe range for acidic pH is 4. So if the safe range is 6.5 to 8.5, obviously 4 does not fall into the safe range. So for this specific example, acidic pH is not safe. If we look at metals, the safe range for metals is less than 1.3, and we can see that our metals for this sample is way below that. So our metals are safe, which is great. Our bacteria, which should be 0 per 100 milliliters, is actually 13 per 100 milliliters. So this is not safe. Pesticides and herbicides, less than 0.04 milligrams per liter. This is well below that. So our pesticides and herbicides results are safe. And we have our nitrate level, which is less than 10 milligrams per liter. And in our results, we have 0.8 milligrams per liter. So this is also safe. So what I need you to do is I need you to go back to your virtual lab document, and we need you to go ahead and record our specific results that are not safe. So let's go ahead and do that. So looking at here, we have our city, which was right here before. And like I said before, we have to go ahead and put in an X for the results that were not safe. So for this sample, it was acidic pH and bacteria. So now that we've done that, so pretty much we've done step 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're gonna go ahead and finish this off, and we're gonna go back to our virtual lab right now. So we are back in our virtual lab, and what we're gonna do is now we are gonna go to treatment. And for this, remember our two specific things that were not safe was our acidity level and our bacteria level. So to figure out exactly what needs to happen for each, you need to go down to these tabs right here. So again, like I said, acidity levels and bacteria were not safe. So we're gonna go ahead and click on acidity. So acidity says water with a pH level lower than 7, which was what ours was, is acidic water. Sodium hydroxide should be added to the acidic water to raise pH levels to neutral. Okay, so that will be to figure out how to get rid of our acidity. Now let's figure out how to get rid of our bacteria. So when bacteria are present in drinking water, the water must be chlorinated. Chlorine should be added at the beginning and at the end of the process. So if we go up here, we have all of these different, little valves, we're gonna call them. So we're gonna go ahead and look at all of these. So this one says chlorine. You're gonna use this valve to add chlorine at the beginning of the purification process. So we're gonna go ahead and click that. Then we're gonna go ahead and look for what our acidity said, and we're gonna look for sodium hydroxide, which is our purple one right here. And then remember with bacteria, it specifically told us that chlorine should be added at the beginning and the end of the treatment process. So we're gonna find our chlorine, and it's gonna say use this valve to add chlorine at the end of the purification process. So there we go. And then to make sure that this is safe or unsafe, here's our indicator right here. So we have to go ahead and test it. That's this treatment switch here. So if you click on that, all right, great. Our treatment worked. So what you need to do now is you need to go back to our document, and you need to go ahead and write down what we did